Hi Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading, see what's going on. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. Wow, nice. All right. So it says, first light, beginning a new cycle. Wow. So definitely something new is coming in. New path, new cycle. Nice. Love it. Love it. You need this. Good. And then you have surrendering to the journey, release control. Yeah. Let everything come in. Don't force it. Don't stop it. Don't try to, not go with the changes. Just let everything fall into place. Go with the flow, you guys. Go with the flow. New things coming in for you. So love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, Scorpio. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, one for the current. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. You have the Knight of Swords. Definitely moving forward. A lot of fast energy here. Moving towards something new experiences coming in. Nice. Love it. Try to take your time with things, okay? For the situation, you have the Strength card. Really find your patience. Really, really use whatever it is that you were going through as lessons, as a stepping stone. Just move forward, okay? Find your courage and your confidence to continue to keep going forward. Oh, okay. One for the past or now. You have the Full card, new path, new cycle coming in. I do believe it's now because you also have it here. Good. Wow, look at that. And one for what's hidden. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Two of Cups. Why is this? Hold on, you guys. So the Two of Cups is talking about an offer coming in, a decision you're making. Nice. Very nice. Something you're not seeing. One for the hopes and the fears. The Ten of Wands. Really start setting boundaries, okay? I feel like you're needing to start setting boundaries. I feel like you have a lot on your shoulders right now. Dealing with a lot. One for what you need to do now. Nurture yourself. Really rest, okay? Really take the time to rest, to take it easy because there's a lot of changes, a lot of energy flowing through. Tomorrow we have a new full moon, so it's a Sagittarius new full moon. One for what you need to work on. Really step back into your power. Be that emperor, okay? Be that leader instead of the follower. Interesting. And one for the outcome. The outcome is the Page of Wands. Ready for something new. Wanting the new experiences, believing in yourself that you can achieve what you're wanting to go towards these new experiences, new things that are coming in. Believe and it will come in, you guys. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Ten of Swords, talking about an ending coming through. Could have been painful, obstacles, a lot of obstacles coming towards you. A lot of obstacles that were in the way that are moving out of the way now. They're ending. Because you also have this card, so it does make sense that this is here, okay? Trust your intuition, you guys. Really trust your inner knowing on things. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is definitely talking about, you could be feeling like you're alone or lonely or just been hurt, going through a lot of hurt. I feel like it's temporary. Also feeling like not having enough. But I do feel like it's temporary and it's not going to be all the time that you're going to be feeling like that. All right, so Scorpio, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One for the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? 2 cards, please. One more card. Wow, nice. So this is it all, you guys. Here we go. So with the Knight of Swords here, I do feel like you're definitely moving forward. There's a fast energy here, definitely. But I feel like you need to have patience on everything and really look at things differently, okay? I feel like you could also be waiting, but it's time for you to move on. If you're waiting on something, it's time to stop waiting and move forward. I don't know who that was for, but that's definitely there. Also, too, I feel with the Ace of Wands here that this is a new path for you. This is your new beginning. Out with the old and in with the new, you guys. There's new ideas, new projects to be started. Follow your passions. Follow your path, okay? Don't just stay there waiting on things. Move on with this, okay? Because the energy is moving, saying it's time to move forward now. Nice. You have the Strength card here in what the situation. From a card. Look at that. That's nice. So you do start off with the Strength card here. The Strength card is saying that definitely needing to have some kind of self-control about your self-doubts, about, you know, feeling like nothing is going to happen, you know, feeling like you've been hurt and you're wallowing in it. You really need to start moving on forward from it, okay? And use this as a stepping stone. Really have compassion, believe that you can do anything, and just keep going forward. No matter what, leave this past behind. Find your courage and your confidence to move above all this, okay? They're asking you to step back into your power, to be that unique person that you are, you know. Find your courage, find your power to keep going forward. Take your power back. I feel like you're making decisions. I feel like you need that. I feel like you're needing to have that control. Like, really stop having those self-doubts. Like, not thinking that nothing's going to happen, because I do feel like you are going to be moving forward, but you got to step back into your power and find your courage and your confidence, okay? Because you do have the Knight of Swords here again. When the Knight of Swords shows up twice, it's saying that, hey, you know, it's time to move forward. You can't be here in the same place. It's time to just definitely move forward, but try not to rush into things. Just keep going forward, put your ideas out there, okay? Wow. Also, too, I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been finding out like some kind of truth like really quick. Like the movement was here like really fast. But they're asking you to find your confidence and your courage to move forward. You have the Fool card here, and the Fool card is talking about a new path, a new beginning, which you have it here. So I do believe that it is now, because I do see it here. And it's like it's trying to push you forward to something better. So I do believe that it's here. Really be careful on how you're doing things. Try not to rush into anything, okay? Yes, it's a new path. It's going to be exciting, and things are going to push you very forward very fast. But you need to still take your time on decisions. You have the Two of Cups here, and why is the Two of Cups here for what's hidden from a card? Really trust your intuition on things, okay? With the Two of Cups here, I do feel you have the Two of Cups here. When the Two of Cups shows up, it's talking about an offer. You know, maybe you need to start thinking about yourself. Start getting more in tune on how you're doing things, like trusting yourself, working on yourself. I do feel like there is an offer coming in. I feel like there's a decision trying to come in also. They're asking you to go within, to clear your mind so that you can really see things clearly, okay? Because the full moon is coming tomorrow, so you need to really clear your mind on things, okay? Go within and get grounded, get clear that energy so you can trust your intuition and use it, because you have that inner knowing, you know. And I feel like, you know, you need to start trusting that, your intuition. You have the Ten of Wands down here for the hopes and the fears. One more card. You know, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders, you know, with the Ten of Wands. You know, you've been trying to carry this, you've been trying to carry that, and it's still, you have a lot of anger, a lot of frustration here. I feel like at times you do feel like you're left out on things. I feel like, you know, feel like you've been hurt also. I feel like you've also been like left out in the cold, so to speak, on things, you know. And I feel like you're very angry about it, very frustrated, very sad about it. I feel like you need to leave that behind. I feel like no matter what, you need to start setting boundaries, especially around people that are going to bring you down or are going to make you feel like this. Like, you need to go and shift your energy into something that is going to make you happy, instead of staying in the same place where you know that these people are going to make you feel this way. And I feel like you really need to start doing that now, especially setting the boundaries, because you need to believe in yourself that you can move forward from all this stress, all this stuff that's going on in your life. Okay, because you have the five, you have five of pentacles and five of swords. That's huge. It's like being angry, being upset, because you're alone, because you're frustrated, because you've been hurt, but it's time for you to start setting boundaries now, Scorpio. You have the Four of Swords here, and why is the Four of Swords here? My card. So with the Four of Swords, you do have the Four of Swords. You start off with the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is definitely talking about, really resting, really taking care of yourself. That you've done everything that you possibly could in this, situation. That it's time to start healing, time to go through this nurturing yourself. Okay, you've done everything you've done. You've done everything that you could. It's time to nurture yourself. You do have the Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords is talking about nurturing yourself, like listening to how you're feeling, listening to what you're trying, what's bringing you down, like really listening to yourself. Why do I feel like this? Ask yourself, why do I feel like this? Why do am I always just sad? Why am I letting these things get me down? You're tired, you're frustrated, you're needing to get some rest, and it's time to do that. They're asking you to trust your intuition on things, okay? Try to trust your intuition, your inner knowing, because that's what they're asking you to do. Set boundaries around you. You need to. And really listen to your heart. You also have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about finding your confidence, being more focused on things, especially your nurturing, your health, how you're doing things. Really focus more on that. Finding your confidence to create what it is that you're wanting to do, to put your energy into things. You've always been so successful, and you still are, but it's time for you to put your energy into things that are going to make you happy, Scorpio. Okay, so that's what they're wanting you to do now. Take care of yourself, move forward, be independent, be more focused, even though things are around you, that are not working out, still be grateful for everything that you have, okay? Have gratitude. You have the Emperor here, and why is the Emperor here? For what you need to work on for Scorpio. Whew, all right. So with the Emperor here, I feel like you need to take your power back. That there may have been some kind of betrayal or something that has been going on, especially with your finances. I feel like, maybe you have been deceived or deceived by something, or maybe misled about something, But I feel like you need to be careful on whatever way this happened, whatever deceit it was, whatever hurt that has happened to you, the betrayal, you're still feeling it. You need to try to let this go. Take your power back and step into this new path here that's coming in, because there's opportunities here. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of financial opportunities here, but you being stuck in this, Seven of Swords, feeling like I've been betrayed, feeling they've hurt me so bad. I can't get up from this, they've done this to me, and I can't get away from feeling of how I am feeling from this. You need to try your best to do it, okay? Because this is a new path for you. This is a new cycle, and there are definitely many opportunities around there for you. You have the Page of Wands down here for the outcome, and why is the Page of Wands here? One more card. Wow. A lot of changes coming in for you, you guys. A lot of changes. So you have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands is talking about believing in yourself, being able to be open about all these things that are coming in. There's going to be new experiences here for you. Have patience for everything, okay, no matter what. Even though things are going to change more because you have the Tower card here, you still have to go through all this healing. You still have to go through all this transformation. definitely a lot of change is going to come in. Still, there's still a lot of change coming in, so expect it. You also have the Lovers card here, and I feel like yours is definitely a decision that you're going to be making. There could be some kind of attraction that you have for someone else, or there could be some kind of attraction. It could be you or another person. Another person could be attracted, by you. Back and forth, whatever. But definitely, you need to trust the process on things because I do feel like somebody is going to come in, also. Okay. Wow. There is definitely a decision here to make, Scorpio. And there's also a lot of things that you need to walk away from and move forward from because there is definitely a new path here. Okay. But nurture yourself first. Before anything, ground yourself and nurture yourself and trust your intuition. All right. So, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.